On this YouTube channel, I had the honor of taking you along on my personal journey of becoming a professional guitar player, from playing gigs in front of less than 20 people to playing sold out stadiums right now, or working with some legendary bands and artists, which I'm really grateful for. I always try to be as transparent as possible so that you can hopefully benefit from all that. So I showed you my personal exercise routines that I was working on. I told you about some books that really helped me out along the way. But in this video, I want to share something completely different that I never really talked about. I quit drinking alcohol around 3 years ago, and in this video I would like to share all of this with you, not because I enjoy being preachy and because I want to tell you alcohol is bad, it's wrong, it's a sin. I essentially just want to give you my insights on this experiment that's been going on for quite a while now, so that you can decide if this is for you. But instead of just sitting here and talking to you, I'm taking you along with me today right into the most challenging scenario when it comes to being sober for me: on tour. I'm leaving for Germany in 2 hours, so time to pack, let's do this together. So partying used to be a big part of touring for me. You're probably familiar with all the crazy stories surrounding the world's biggest rock bands, and this whole rock star experience is something a lot of musicians are chasing, including me in the past. But over time I personally realized, for myself at least, that this kind of behavior is not only quite unhealthy, if you take a look at the younger me, who actually looks like the older me in that comparison, it also actually had a negative impact on the things I care about the most in life and in music. If you ever played a couple of shows in a row with a band, you know that not getting enough sleep and waking up with a hangover every single day doesn't exactly improve your stage performance. And back at home it was kind of impossible to keep a consistent practice routine and workflow for my music or YouTube channel going. The tour bus environment also plays a big role in that, of course. This is where you spend most of your time on a tour like that. And I can guarantee you, on tour at least one person in your crew or band is motivated to party every single day, and that's perfectly fine. But if you are someone who has a hard time saying no and you join in every single time, you're gonna be pretty miserable after a couple of weeks. So overnight we were driving from Vienna to the first venue in Germany. One of the most obvious things that changed when I stopped drinking is that I was getting up much earlier. So on tour you have the benefit of having much more time to check out your surroundings. I'm quite sure you came across this meme at some point, and it's still kind of true. But if you're lying kind of sick in bed or on the couch in the backstage, you're not exactly doing anything to change that.
Lustig.
2 hours before the show I start my warm-up routine. To get the best possible results each night, I'm working with a lot of exercises and routines I actually showed you on Patreon. So if you're a guitar player as well and you still don't have a proper practice routine or warm-up routine at the moment, I highly recommend joining us over there today to finally solve this frustration. The first show was really good, and it looks like I'm the first one awake in the tour bus. So skipping the after show party not only allows me to check out my surroundings a little bit every day on tour, which is pretty cool today. It looks like we're playing in the mountains. It also allows me to use my spare time for some really cool projects that I'm working on for you guys and girls. On the second day of this tour, I actually posted the video for my latest single, A Broken Heart. And I just wanted to thank you real quick because it's the fastest growing song I ever put out, especially on Spotify. So working on projects like that on tour was pretty much unthinkable in my party days, and I can honestly tell you the feeling from a kind of creative success like that is so much more rewarding than a couple hours of fun each night that you don't even remember the next day. So to celebrate this, I even joined the after show party today. But it kind of looks like there are not a lot of people coming today. So it's probably better to get some rest and to go to bed. Today I seemingly woke up in the desert, but it looks like we're just playing at a quarry or mining facility. So with really interesting places like that, it's once again really fun to explore them by car this time. And we're back right in time for the sound check. That's something that not all of the guys are showing up to after a couple of days of touring. I probably also missed some in my party days, but now it really helps me with getting a feeling for the stage each day. I also like to do some reading in my downtime, and this is actually something that really helped me out with quitting alcohol and other bad habits. This is a book that I can really recommend in case you want to learn how your brain actually works and responds to such things. And these are great reads about mindset that I already recommended a couple of times on the channel. So even the day offs became a lot more fun on tour nowadays. Aside from getting great food, we went to an arcade this time and we also did 2 escape rooms. Definitely much more fun than lying in bed all day. So right now it's day number 8 on tour. We had 1 day off, we played 7 shows. Things are going pretty good. I think the coolest thing about today's show is the actual venue. We're playing in a circus. That's something really cool and quite different actually. So right now I will go to the sound check. So let's check out this awesome venue together. So one of my absolute favorite things about touring is getting to play at some really cool places. In over 10 years of touring and playing quite a lot of concerts, I never played in a circus so far. So this already looks like it's gonna be a great experience and I can't wait for the show. It's really cool how even the roof lights up like this, and although it's not exactly the biggest venue I ever played in, I will definitely remember it. On the next day in Mannheim, I actually got to visit the Guitar Summit convention. Of course, I had to visit the Ibanez booth to visit some of my friends from the German headquarters. I also got to do a lot of networking. I met some amazing people watching this channel. So hi to all of you who stopped by at the Ibanez booth. And once again, I'm quite sure that this is another thing I would have missed if I would have gotten totally wasted the day before. And now it's already time for the last show of the tour, the biggest one, with over 12,000 people coming to the festival. So overall it was a really cool tour and I hope I could give you some insights on how it's like to be a professional musician without drinking alcohol. Maybe this is something you want to consider trying as well. As you could see in this video, it pretty much only had benefits for me so far. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave a like in case you enjoyed. Consider subscribing if you want to stay updated and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.